What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. How's everyone doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. We've got a great day of tech news for you. So let's jump into the tech news. Our first story of the day is about the Google Pixel Watch. Now, this watch will be out in October, and you're probably wondering what's the price going to be. Is it going to be competitive with Apple pricing? Is it going to be competitive with the Galaxy Watch pricing? Well, here we go. It looks like the folks over at 9 to 5 Google have a source saying that the LTE version of the new Google Pixel Watch that'll be out in October is going to be priced at $399. Again, that's the LTE version. The Bluetooth Wi-Fi version, they don't know the exact price, but obviously it'll be cheaper than the LTE version. They suspect somewhere between $299 and $349. I actually think it's going to be $299. I'm going to go out on a limb here and think $299. Also take into effect, this will have 1.5 gigs of memory RAM. It'll also come with 32 gigabytes of internal storage. So both of those amounts right there are the most on any Wear OS watch. That includes more than what you get on Galaxy watches. Now, the processor is kind of old. It's an Exynos 9100. Battery life is only supposed to be about 1 day. And beyond that, we don't know much about the resolution or how bright the display will get. It is rumored to have a 300 milliamp battery. So I think what's going to be sold with this is like, hey, we're not giving you the best of the best of the best of the best, but we're going to give you a great software experience and it's going to run really well. That's what I kind of expect for them with this new Pixel Watch. And our last story of the day has to do with battery life on the Galaxy Z Fold 4 and what kind of battery life you're getting, because that'll be your question of the day. What kind of battery life are you getting on your Galaxy Z Fold 4? Because I wanted to talk about my battery experience, because you kind of hear it all over the board. People are getting okay battery life. Some people are getting great battery life. I'm kind of in the camp of just getting okay battery life, and I've kind of spoken about this, but I kind of wanted to just show basically what's going on in terms of the battery that I'm getting. So, but basically when you can see here, if I go into like my last 7 days of usage, you can see nothing's like killing the battery in terms of like, oh, is this app, taking all the battery life out of the battery? No, it's not really, because you see like Instagram is one of my top used apps, as is One UI Home, YouTube. All these apps that I'm using are there. Nothing's being absolutely crazy in terms of really draining that battery life. But in a day, basically, you can see screen on time, 7 hours, 48 minutes. But that doesn't take into effect that when I am getting, how I'm getting to that amount of usage is I'm actually charging it in order to get that. And if you run through some of these numbers on here, you just tally up the screen on times, you'll see that I'm not getting crazy battery life. I basically get about 5 hours of screen on time before I end up charging, which when I do charge, this is pretty low. Sometimes it's as low as 5% or 3% or 10%, somewhere in that range. Or if I'm gonna go somewhere and I know I need to charge, I'll charge up if it's like at 20 or 30% so that I have enough battery. So nothing's been absolutely amazing. I think one day I ended up getting about 6 hours of screen on time. That was one of the first few days. And I know the battery usage maybe hasn't completely learned all my usage cases and all that, but I don't think it's gonna get that much better for me. I really, really don't. But it's kind of what I expected in a way. I mean, the battery's not bigger. We are getting a more efficient, more powerful processor with that Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor, but it's not going to completely change the world in terms of what we're getting. Like, just that one change, I can't imagine it was going to give us hours and hours more battery life versus what you had on the last generation of the phone with the same size battery, but a different processor. So that'll be your question of the day. Are you impressed with the battery life for the Z Fold 4? And also, what are you getting? Put it in the comments down below. Have a great day, and we'll see you down the road. Peace.